Unidentified Aerial Phenomena and Mysterious Occurrences in 2025, an analytical exploration of the unknown introduction. As of October 9, 2025, this video provides a comprehensive update on the latest developments in unidentified aerial phenomena and other mysterious occurrences, capturing a moment of heightened global intrigue. The world stands at a crossroads of profound curiosity and entrenched skepticism, captivated by an unprecedented surge in events that defy easy explanation. This is no longer a fringe topic, whispered in the dark. It is the central, unavoidable conversation of our time, from the baffling Mariana Trench anomaly detected by oceanographers to the globally televised Santiago Spiral, a silent swirling light formation that hung over the Andes for nearly an hour. The evidence is becoming too persistent to ignore. This deluge of data has fractured public opinion, creating a chasm between fervent believers who see proof of non-human intelligence and rigorous skeptics demanding more than grainy footage. The digital town square has become a battleground where every new piece of evidence is simultaneously hailed as a smoking gun and dismissed as a fabrication. This immense societal pressure has forced the hand of governments worldwide, cracking open doors sealed for decades. In Washington, London, and Brussels, intelligence officials are compelled to testify in open hearings, their statements scrutinized by millions. Whistleblowers, emboldened by new legal protections, are stepping from the shadows, bringing forward startling claims of covert retrieval programs and alleged reverse engineering efforts. Simultaneously, platforms like X have become de facto public archives where every declassified document is dissected by citizen analysts. But this democratization of information is a double-edged sword. For every genuine piece of data, a dozen sophisticated AI-generated hoaxes emerge, making the quest for truth a treacherous journey through a hall of digital mirrors. This documentary delves into these developments, analyzing their implications through a lens of scientific inquiry, cultural significance, and societal impact. Through scientific inquiry, we will consult with astrophysicists and materials scientists to scrutinize sensor data from objects performing impossible maneuvers, and examine the neurological impact of close encounter experiences. Through cultural significance, we will explore how these events are reshaping our modern myths and creating new belief systems in a rapidly changing world. Finally, we will examine the societal impact, the erosion of trust in official narratives, the formation of new digitally connected communities, and the profound existential questions that arise when humanity confronts the possibility that it is not alone. By synthesizing these diverse perspectives, we aim to construct a holistic picture of this pivotal moment, acknowledging that the path to understanding is often paved with more questions than answers in the face of the truly unknown. The resurgence of UAPs, a global phenomenon, military encounters, and congressional scrutiny. The year 2025 has marked a pivotal moment in the UAP discourse, catalyzed by a dramatic September 9th hearing before the House Oversight Committee. The atmosphere in the room was electric, a stark contrast to the decades of official denial that preceded it. Building on the momentum of previous whistleblower testimonies, this session brought forward decorated Air Force veterans and respected investigative journalists like George Knapp. They weren't there to speculate, they were there to provide sworn testimony on what they had witnessed firsthand: repeated, inexplicable incursions into some of America's most sensitive and restricted airspace, challenging national security at its core. Witnesses described silent metallic orbs hovering persistently over Vandenberg Space Force Base between 2003 and 2005, performing maneuvers that defied known physics. More alarming was testimony of a glowing red square, the size of a football field, which reportedly descended over a nuclear missile silo at an undisclosed site, projecting beams of light that interfered with the missile's targeting systems. These were not fleeting sightings, they were prolonged encounters with advanced technology interacting directly with America's nuclear deterrent. These revelations were coupled with powerful accusations of a coordinated campaign of Pentagon obfuscation, with witnesses speaking of intimidation and buried reports, intensifying the public and congressional calls for genuine transparency. In response, a powerful bipartisan coalition has mobilized. The proposed UAP Disclosure Act of 2025, championed by figures like Representative Anna Paulina Luna and her colleagues across the aisle, seeks to finally break the logjam of secrecy. This landmark legislation aims to establish an independent review board with the authority for mandatory declassification of all UAP-related records. The bill operates under a presumption of immediate disclosure, shifting the burden of proof to government agencies that wish to maintain secrecy. It reflects a profound shift in Washington, a growing consensus that the public deserves answers and that the risks of continued secrecy may now outweigh the risks of transparency. Perhaps the most striking evidence presented was not testimony, but recently declassified video from October 30, 2024. Captured by an MQ-9 Reaper drone off the coast of Yemen, the infrared footage shows a small, spherical object moving at high speed. A U.S. Hellfire missile, a weapon designed to destroy tanks, is launched and tracks the object perfectly. The moment of impact is surreal. Instead of an explosion, the missile appears to simply deflect off the orb, which continues on its path, completely unscathed. Initially leaked by a whistleblower who claimed it was being suppressed, the footage has sparked a firestorm of heated debate, forcing the Pentagon's hand on its declassification. While some analysts speculate it depicts advanced, possibly non-human technology with defensive capabilities far beyond our own, many atmospheric scientists propose more mundane, though increasingly strained, explanations. Theories of complex lens flares or novel plasma phenomena struggle to account for a sophisticated weapon system acquiring a solid lock. The Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO, the very body tasked with investigating such incidents, has remained conspicuously silent, issuing only a brief statement that the event is under review. This official reticence leaves a dangerous information vacuum where speculation can flourish. This single incident underscores the recurring central theme of the modern UAP era: the profound tension between extraordinary data-backed claims and the institutional demand for rigorous, yet often elusive, scientific validation, leaving the world to wonder what is truly happening in our skies. Civilian sightings and the role of social media. While official disclosures have captured headlines, a parallel story is unfolding in our skies, witnessed by ordinary people. The era of UAP observation is no longer confined to classified briefings. It has become a grassroots phenomenon. Civilian reports have surged exponentially, with the National UFO Reporting Center, or NUFORC, documenting over 2,000 distinct UAP sightings in the United States alone during the first half of 2025. This figure, widely considered an underrepresentation, marks a fundamental shift, moving the UAP topic from the fringe to the forefront of public consciousness. Certain regions have become epicenters of this activity. New York State emerged as a significant hotspot in March, with 66 reports centered on silent white orbs. Witnesses from the Hudson Valley to Long Island consistently described them performing impossible maneuvers, instantaneous acceleration and right-angle turns that defy the laws of conventional physics, painting a picture of a deliberate and observable presence. Further south in New Jersey, an even more bizarre characteristic was reported. Multiple witnesses described objects that appeared to change their physical form. Initially appearing as glowing orbs, these UAPs were observed to fluidly morph into aircraft-like shapes before dissolving back. This shape-shifting behavior was documented by researcher Tom Thompson, who suggested it could be a form of environmental mimicry. The implications are profound, suggesting a technology capable of manipulating its own physical structure in real time. This flood of sightings found a natural home on social media, transforming platforms like X into de facto, real-time reporting agencies. On September 27th, users shared dozens of clips of a colossal, silent craft over Robert Moses State Park. Weeks later, feeds were dominated by footage of eerie chartreuse lights over Utah. Viral hashtags like UFO Twitter didn't just share these events, they created a global, minute-by-minute feed of the unknown. This represents a true democratization of UAP observation, where the smartphone has become the primary sensor. However, this new paradigm also presents challenges, as genuine sightings compete with hoaxes, requiring a new level of digital literacy from the public and researchers alike. The phenomenon wasn't limited to the East Coast. The Pacific Northwest experienced its own intense wave of activity, with reports of strange laser-like beams projecting down from the clouds. The most compelling evidence came on October 8th, when a public meteor livestream inadvertently captured a fleet of objects streaking across the upper atmosphere. This event gained credibility when it was cross-referenced with leaked FAA audio from the same night. The recording reveals a tense exchange, with controllers vectoring two F-15s to intercept a fast-moving, non-transponding target off the Oregon coast. The pilot's communications, though redacted, hint at a visual contact before the object vanished from radar. While no official confirmation has been released, the incident underscores a critical point. When we connect the dots, from the morphing drone UFO hybrid sightings in South Jersey, to the impossible physics in New York and the military scrambles in the Pacific, a clear pattern emerges. We are observing objects that demonstrate not only advanced maneuverability, but also a startling adaptability, challenging the very foundations of our conventional aerospace and defense paradigms. The interstellar enigma, Chopardix, Bike, In Poan, Surfai, Phi, E, Atlas. A celestial anomaly has further fueled speculation about extraterrestrial origins. The interstellar object 3I Atlas, identified as a comet-like visitor, has defied expectations by surviving a solar blast and accelerating toward Earth at an unexpected rate. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb, known for his provocative theories, has suggested it could be an alien probe, while physicist Michio Kaku notes its anomalous trajectory. International observatories have prioritized monitoring, reflecting the global stakes of understanding whether 3I Atlas is a natural phenomenon or something more extraordinary. This object serves as a reminder that the cosmos itself may hold clues to the UAP puzzle, bridging terrestrial sightings with interstellar possibilities. Beyond UAPs, the paranormal and the unexplained, atmospheric anomalies and misidentification, not all mysterious occurrences involve extraterrestrial speculation. In Alaska, a lenticular cloud over Lazy Mountain on October 8, 2025, triggered widespread panic, with locals mistaking it for a crashed UFO. Police investigations confirmed it was a natural formation caused by ice crystals, yet the incident echoes historical misidentifications, such as the 1986 Japan Airlines sighting near Anchorage. This case highlights the human tendency to project extraordinary explanations onto natural phenomena, a cognitive bias that complicates UAP research. Similarly, a glowing orb filmed over Aranaccia, Naples, on October 7 sparked debate on X, with theories ranging from drones to genuine UAPs. The absence of definitive evidence underscores the challenge of distinguishing the mundane from the anomalous in an era of ubiquitous recording devices. Folklore and hauntings. In the modern age. The paranormal extends beyond the skies, with 2025 witnessing a revival of folklore and hauntings. In Germany, X-users have shared accounts of the Eternal Hunter, a spectral figure in forested regions said to lure wanderers with a haunting horn. In the United States, a family reported persistent paranormal activity following a non-human crash in their yard, an incident under investigation since 2024. Globally, stories of a cursed painting causing accidents, and composer Andrew Lloyd Webber's poltergeist claims, have captured public imagination. These narratives, while lacking empirical verification, reflect a cultural yearning to make sense of the inexplicable, often blending ancient myths with modern anxieties. Analytical perspectives, science, skepticism, and society. The scientific challenge. The study of UAPs and paranormal phenomena faces significant hurdles. The scientific method demands reproducible evidence, yet UAP sightings are often transient and anecdotal. The Hellfire missile video, for instance, invites skepticism due to potential optical illusions, while 3I Atlas's behavior awaits rigorous orbital analysis. Organizations like AARO and Ufo strive to systematize data collection, but the lack of standardized protocols and the stigma surrounding UAP research hinder progress. Advances in sensor technology and AI-driven pattern recognition may offer solutions, enabling researchers to filter noise from signal in the vast dataset of 2025 sightings. Cultural and psychological dimensions. The surge in UAP and paranormal reports reflects deeper cultural dynamics. In an age of rapid technological change and global uncertainty, humanity seeks meaning in the unknown. The democratization of information via platforms like X empowers individuals to share experiences, fostering a collective narrative that transcends national boundaries. However, this openness also amplifies misinformation, as unverified footage and sensational claims spread rapidly. The psychological allure of the other, whether extraterrestrial or supernatural, taps into existential questions about humanity's place in the universe, driving both belief and skepticism. Societal implications. The push for UAP disclosure, exemplified by the 2025 congressional hearing, carries profound implications. If evidence of non-human technology were confirmed, it could reshape geopolitics, science, and religion. Conversely, persistent secrecy risks eroding public trust in institutions, as seen in accusations against the Pentagon. The rise of civilian reporting, meanwhile, suggests a shift toward participatory science, where amateurs and experts collaborate to unravel mysteries. Yet, without clear answers, the divide between believers and skeptics widens, fueling polarization. As of October 9, 2025, the mysteries of UAPs and paranormal phenomena continue to captivate and challenge our understanding of reality. From military encounters and interstellar anomalies to folklore and hauntings, these phenomena invite us to confront the limits of science and the power of human imagination. While evidence remains elusive, the convergence of technology, public engagement, and institutional scrutiny offers hope for clarity. As we navigate this uncharted territory, the quest for truth demands a balance of open-mindedness and critical rigor, ensuring that the mysteries of today become the discoveries of tomorrow. For those intrigued by the unknown, platforms like New4C and X's UFO Twitter provide a window into humanity's ongoing dance with the inexplicable.